Hey guys, and welcome back. I hope everyone had a very blessed weekend so far. So today I'm going to be doing another Bible journal for you guys in real time. I already have just a little bit of it sketched out, but I don't have the words written down yet. And today we're going to be doing the word fear. I chose fear because literally in the year of 2019, even in 2018, I had so much fear that I did not want to try things because I was so afraid of failure. But as the years have gone on, I noticed that the only way that you will know that you can do something is if you fail at it or if you succeed at it. And my fear was just letting my kids down because I didn't succeed in something. Or I was just afraid because what if I wasn't good at it? What if in my mind I thought I could do it, but when I tried it, I wasn't so good? So this year is the year of confidence, as you guys know. This year I plan on just stepping out on faith and just literally trying and doing the things that I have always been afraid of doing. So I'm just going to try to conquer a lot of fears this year. And when I do, I'm going to be writing down those things, and I will be showing you guys some of the things that I have done this year throughout the year. So stay tuned for all of that. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel if this is something that you like to see. Also, like this video. Comment down below what scripture you will be using for the word fear. You can also use mine if you like. And I also want you guys to just check out my IG. Tag me in your Bible journal that you did for this particular one and for the last one that we did. The verse that I'm going to be coming from is Psalms 46:1, and it says, God is our refuge and strength and ever-present help in trouble. I chose that because sometimes when we have fear and we feel like there's no way of getting out, we just have to have that faith in God to get us through. So God is always there when we feel trapped or we feel like nothing is moving in our lives. Just the faith size of a mustard seed will help us. So I don't want to get to preaching, y'all, but we're going to get into this Bible journal video. I already have just a little bitty border sketched out. I'm just going to be filling these in with color, and then I'm going to come in and put in my verse. So I want to start with this little feather here. I'm going to make it silver because for some reason I like for my feathers to be silver. But I am going to come down the middle here with a green. And I kind of just got it overlapping on the rows. And then we're just going to come in and do that. And like I was telling you guys, this is a new way I started doing my feathers. It's quicker and it just makes the feather look so much better to me. And me and my daughter, we figured it out this way when I was drawing with her. And I like doing them this way. I love the way that they look when they're done that way. So I like that. Let's work on these leaves. I am thinking about doing a whole picture drawing. I've kind of had in mind that I want to do kind of like an ocean or maybe a sunset over the water. I haven't really decided yet, but I have been working on a few pieces to do for my Bible journal just to make it more different because I love my florals now that I've learned to draw them more. And I'm still going to be incorporating those, but I still kind of just want to have a beautiful picture with my journal. So now I'm just going to work on this. And I really do want you guys to tag me and show me what you guys have done in your Bible journal. Don't be afraid to tag me and let me see what you've done, what progress you've made in your journal. I would love to see those. I think it'd be really neat to see what you guys came up with and to just see what verses you guys came up with. I would love to see those. So share if you like. Tag me. Sometimes when I think of fear, I think of how debilitating it could be. Sometimes we could just literally live in fear because we're scared of failure. We're scared of not being able to just be something in life. And I think that has a lot to do with me. I just be scared of disappointing my children. I be afraid of being a bad example because I wasn't good at something. But I have to tell myself all the time that everyone is not good at everything. Just because my friend is good at this doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it. And I talk to my son about this all the time because he loves playing Xbox. And he gets angry when he doesn't win in a game. And I will literally sit down and talk to him like, bud, maybe you just wasn't good at the game as the other person, or maybe you just need to practice a little bit more. And he says, yeah, I practice all the time when I play. When I speak to him, it's different because I don't want my son to be afraid of failing, but I'm so afraid of failing. I'm so afraid of losing. I'm so afraid that, of jumping into things and feeling like, I've messed up. Because the last thing I want to do is for my son to look at me and be like, Mama, you wasn't good at this. Or, I just want that my kids be proud of me. But at the same time, Mommy's not good at everything. And I want my kids to know that, because if my kids ask me to do something and I do it, it's, wow, Mommy did this, Mommy did that. But Mommy's not good at everything. And Mommy is actually afraid of failing. And I think that's why so many years have gone by and I haven't achieved a lot of things that I've wanted to do. Yeah, I've had some very uncertain situations happen in my life, situations I didn't know that was going to happen, and I had to take different routes. But I still let fear control a lot of parts of my life. And this year I'm not. I'm literally just going to, if I feel like I want to do something, I'm just going to try it. And if it doesn't work out, at least I can look back and say, well, I tried it and it didn't work out for me. It wasn't for me, but I did it. So that's what 2020 is going to consist of. It's just going to consist of me trying things. And if those don't work out, then it just doesn't work out. And that's kind of how we just got to look at life, because sometimes when we're parents, we can get misguided on what we're good at, because we're so focused on our children. We're so focused on trying to make sure that we're being good parents, that the talents that we have sometimes get put on the back burner. And then when we try to jump back in, it's like, oh, I'm not as good at it as I used to be. Just like with my drawing, I used to wake up every morning and just draw all the time. I used to wake up and draw. Run out of paper, Mom, can we go to the store so I can get some more drawing paper, and just draw all the time. But then as I start to get older and start to make friends and just get into sports and stuff in school, drawing just kind of came in the back burner. Then when I became a mom, it got further and further back. And now that my son likes to draw, I want to get back into it. So that's how life takes us sometimes. Sometimes life just takes us in directions and we just never, ever know. So with these flowers, I am going to add in a little bit of silver to the middle, just to give it a little sparkle. Not a lot, just a little bit. do a little few specks in there. I'm gonna color this one in. I'm gonna just make this one silver. The whole thing silver. I'm gonna make this flower this color. But fear, we shouldn't let fear hold us back, and we shouldn't let fear keep us from being successful and keep us from accomplishing our dreams. Because with God, all things are possible, you guys. If we want to, be something in life, we shouldn't let fear hold us back. And some situations are just different, and that's why. But for me, it's always been fear. And not this year, though. I'm just coloring that in. I like that color. That. Adding a little bit more variety to it. Trying to cover up some of these pencil marks. Add a little bit of this in there. And then for this last flower, I think I'm going to make it, I kind of want to make it blue, but I'm not sure. Let's try peach. Let's try peach. And then I'm probably going to go in with an orange to do the back of it. This little orange here. Yeah, because they look the same color on the paper. So I would probably just go through. Right here. And when I draw, you guys, I literally just have fun with it. I want it to look super artistic and super perfect, but I literally just have fun with it, and I just go with the flow on it sometimes. On the green, I'm just going to go in with my little lime green pen and just fill in the inside of the leaves. That. Just kind of go get a little color in. Let this one go. And I literally forgot that I had these flowers down here, but I will fill those in. I think I'm just gonna make them probably a blue. And that blue marker is kind of giving out on me. So I'm just going to go over it with my pen. There we go. That looks good. And then for the middle, I'm going to do red. And I'm just going to do this. Make like another little flower in the middle. Like that. And then just color it in. And I'm just going to go in and make like the little inside of the flower. Like that. And then the bottom flower is going to be the opposite. I'm just going to color it in red. Just make a little leaf right there. And I'll make the inside of it purple. And when I'm doing mine, I don't know if there is a purple flower out there with red inside, but I just like to mix the colors and just make it look different than what it is, than a realistic flower. So just make it your own, and you can use the same design I'm using if you want. So we got that done. Then I'm just going to go in with my handy dandy eraser, and whatever pencil marks are sticking out, we're just going to hit those. Getting those pencil marks erased. Now I'm going to add in my verse. I'm just going to write fear. And I really don't like that, but I'm going to leave that there. Okay, so we got that written down, and I'm going to change some of this stuff because I just kind of wrote it out any kind of way. So I'm just going to go over it in my pen. So that's how it kind of turned out after I went over it with the pen. So now I'm just going to get my eraser, and we're just going to get all that erased so we can review how it really looks. And that is the finishing touches on it, guys. This is how it turned out. I hope that you guys did enjoy this in real time Bible journal video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if this is something that you would like to see. Like this video and comment down below the verse that you use. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.